Alright kids, here we go. Pumped up kids. That's who we are. We're pumped up kids. This is our algebra problem. Pumped up kids. We are pumped up kids. Alright? Here we go, because we're not here to get lucky. We're awesome kids. Alright, here we go. Let's do the problem. Alright, remember, negative 3x squared plus 2y squared and parentheses plus 3y squared plus 2x squared. Alright, so what do? Basically, we have to draw the tiles, okay? We have to draw the tiles, so let's draw this giant, okay? Let's just draw it. Here we go. And then what do we got? Still got to draw the side right here. And we got the positive region and the negative region. So let's start with right here. This is telling me the negative region. The negative region, so everything's going to happen here. Everything that's inside the parentheses. So we got negative 3x squared. So let's draw negative 3x squared. So 1, 2, 3. X squared, negative. I'm not shading them. Negative, negative, negative. What else am I drawing? Just close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. Come on. I'm drawing 2y squares. So here we go. Y squares. Y squares. Okay? Y squares. And they are positive. Okay, so we're going to shade them in. Shade them in. Y squares. Alright? So now what do? We go to the positive region, which is right here. Positive region. And what are we drawing? 3y squared. And this positive. 3y squared. So here we go again. 3y squares. 1, 2, 3, and they're positive. Positive, positive, and I'm going to shade them in. Alright, excuse the sloppiness. I'm just trying to do my best because I don't have that little writing pad for the iPad. And then what's next? Positive region again, and then it's 2x squared. 2x squared, so then I'm going to draw 2x squared. So I'm going to put them right here. Okay, 2x squared, and they're positive. Okay, fill them in, fill them in. So now we're done. So now let's work on what we're going to be doing. All right. So basically, we're going to take care of this negative region first, right? And we're going to flip all these. So the negative 3yx squared goes up, and the 2y squared goes up. All right. So here we go. These will go up, and they also become positive. So I'm just going to fill them in because I am cool like that, and I know what they are. Alright, so what happens here? Let's mark it. What just happened? What happened is we basically flipped these, and now it became positive 3x squared. Wow, positive 3x squared. Now what are we going to do? We're going to flip these, right? We're going to flip the 2 y's, and they're going to go up here. So the 2 y's are now negative 2y squared. So I don't have to shade them in. Negative 2y squared, so that's where it is. Negative 2y squared. And what happens with everything else? What happens with everything else? Stays the same. So here we go. Plus 3y squared plus 2x squared. Okay? So there we go. Now what happens? Let's talk about what happens now. Well, if you look at it, what happens to the y squared? The y squared, what happened to the, let's talk about the x squared. What happens to all these x squares here? Well, they're the same. So I'm going to add them. Well, let's see. 3x squared plus 2x squared. Yeah, it's 5x squared. And it is true. 5x squared. That's what we have right here. Now, what happens to the, what am I going to do? The negative 2y squared and the positive 3y. What happens? 0 pairs. And what am I left with? 1y. So plus y squared. Or it could be y squared plus 5x squared. Or another way, when we're starting not to do algebra tiles, it's negative 2y squared plus 3y squared. Who won? Positive team, but by how many? They won by 1y squared. And there's your answer. Alright? Pretty easy, not that difficult. There it is. Yeah. Whoa. Alright, here we go. So now, for those that didn't get the second problem, okay, try this one. Number 2, on your own. 3x minus 4x minus 2 plus 7. Try that. Try that. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Alright. Take care. Good night. Let me know if you have any problems.